It's the ultimate showdown, right? Man versus machine. It's the kind of thing you see in sci-fi movies, but what would happen in a real head-to-head competition? We're talking about the best of humanity going up against the absolute peak of robotic engineering. And it makes you wonder, are our days at the top numbered? Are we about to be surpassed by the very things we created? Is all that human skill and passion about to become, well, obsolete? Well, somebody actually decided to put it to the test. They set up a whole series of challenges, pitting the world's greatest human athletes against the most incredible robots ever built. And we're going to break down exactly what went down, challenge by challenge. So, the competition kicks off. Humanity's champions are stepping up first. The score is 0-0. Let's see who gets the first point on the board. Okay, first up, a test of pure, unadulterated strength. In one corner, you've got the world's strongest man, and in the other, a giant mech that is, get this, 50 times stronger than any human could ever be. I mean, just looking at it is intimidating. The challenge seems simple enough. First one to flip 3 cars and pull a bus wins. The human gets off to a great start, but that mech's power is just relentless. It starts catching up fast. It's neck and neck. It looks like the robot's gonna take it, but with one final unbelievable effort, the world's strongest man pulls that bus across the line. What a victory for human grit over raw machine power. Riding that high, we move on to the next test, hitting power. This time, it's a pro baseball player squaring off against a humanoid robot called Neo. And, Neo isn't just a pitching machine. It's got a real personality. And just to put this into perspective for you, the fastest pitch a human has ever thrown is about 105 miles per hour. Neo can launch a baseball at a ridiculous 150. No human has ever hit a home run against a pitch that fast. It's supposed to be impossible. So after a few misses and some robotic trash talk, the impossible happens. The pro adjusts, he connects, and boom, home run. And Neo's reaction to this amazing human feat? It just flatly says, I don't like humans, and basically rage quits. You can't make this stuff up. And just like that, after 2 really intense challenges, humanity is up 2-0. It's a commanding lead for sure, but this thing is far from over. Yeah, just when humanity starts feeling a little confident, the whole momentum of the competition just shifts. The robots are about to show off their own terrifying level of precision. Next up is a kicking accuracy challenge. It's a pro football kicker versus the most powerful kicking robot out there. And you can see the pressure getting to the human. He misses again and again. Then the robot steps up. It calculates the wind, the angle, all of it in a split second, and bam, hits it dead center on its very first try. The robots are finally on the board. Then we head over to the basketball court. We've got a 4-time NBA champion versus the most elite basketball robot ever made. It's a nail-biter. It comes down to the final shot. The human misses. The robot, it's got ice in its circuits. It just sinks it. Pure, flawless, cold execution. And just like that, it's a whole new ballgame. We are all tied up. The robots completely wiped out that early human lead. The score is now 2-2, and you can just feel the pressure mounting. Okay, this is it. We are down to the wire. With the series all tied up, every single point from here on out is absolutely critical. This is where you separate the champions from everyone else. So next up, the racetrack. Pro driver George Russell in a supercar racing against the same car, but this one is driven entirely by AI. The AI puts down a scorching lap time, 2 minutes and 1 second. But Russell, he pushes that car and himself to the absolute ragged edge, and he does it! 1 minute and 57 seconds. A massive win for human instinct. But the robots just won't quit. The next event is a golf precision challenge. It's a YouTube golf star against this trash-talking robot named Robo-T. And despite the human's best shot, that robot's cold, calculated precision is just too much. Robo-T wins the challenge, and the score is tied up once again. So here we are. The scoreboard reads, humans 3, robots 3. It all comes down to one final showdown. The winner of this next event doesn't just get a point, they win the entire series. The whole man versus machine debate is resting on this one last competition. This is it, the verdict, or at least the verdict for now. The score is tied at 3 apiece. This last race is for all the marbles. And what's more fundamental than a foot race, right?
In one lane, you've got Noah Lyles, the fastest man in the world. And in the other, not one, not two, but three of the fastest robots on the planet, and each one is faster than the last.
So to win, Noah has to run a gauntlet. First, he has to beat a versatile humanoid robot. If he does that, he has to face a bipedal robot that's already won speed competitions. And for the grand finale, he has to beat Black Panther, a four-legged robot designed to run exactly like a cheetah. And the result? Noah Lyles just digs deep. He beats the first robot, he beats the second robot, and then, in the final, unbelievable race against the cheetah bot, he crosses the finish line first. Humanity takes the point. They win the series. But don't think for a second this was an easy win. After that last race, even Noah Lyles himself said, "Whoa, hey, low-key, that robot was a little scary." He knew just how close that machine was to catching him. So there you have it, the final score. Humanity takes the series 4-3. It's a victory, but wow, was it a narrow one. It just proves that, for now, human willpower, instinct, and that fighting spirit can still find an edge against pure calculation and raw power. But the last thought from this whole thing is a little chilling. Sure, humans have the edge today, but the robots, they're getting faster, stronger, and smarter every single day. So while we may have won this particular battle, the war is far from over. Robots aren't better than us, at least not yet.